Hello friends, how are you? It's me, Mohammad Nanyal from It's of Fragrances back with another video. Hope you are doing good. So guys, as you all know that recently I have added some new wood oils in my stock. So I just thought to make a video of each wood oil separately so that it's easy for the viewers, for the clients, for the customer to understand. Beside writing its description, in a text form, I think it's better to make a video. So before starting this video, it's just a small note that fragrance is subjective to every nose. So whatever I give description is my is my opinion, is my analysis. Maybe maybe when one of you, or maybe when anyone sniff it, maybe he can get some more aroma, or maybe less. So fragrance is subjective to every nose, but I will try to give basic description so that which will give you a basic and general idea of this oud oil. Okay. So let's start this video with the most elder oud oil in my collection, the most vintage oud oil in my collection, and which is very much close to my heart, and I love it. Personally, I love this oud oil very much. I'm talking about this vintage Hindi Oud Oil, which you can see in my Instagram or Facebook group, which I sell it with the name Hindi 90s. Okay, so as the name suggests that it's Hindi Oud Oil, and 90s mean that it's it was distilled back in 1990s, in 1995 and 96. So it means that if we calculate the age of this oud oil, it will be like 25 to 26 years old. So it's the Hindi oud oil, and back in 1990s, or you can say back in the 20th century, it's very easy for the distillers and for the hunters to get the forest grown wild agarwood trees, okay, to make a reach to those agarwood trees. But now in India, nowadays, it's very difficult for a distiller, as well as for the farmers and for the harvesters, for the hunters, to acquire the wild agarwood tree. That is why after 2005 or 2006, farmers started growing the agarwood trees on their private lands, and now you can find the cultivated wild agarwood trees as well as the inoculated agarwood trees in India. But this is 100% wild forest grown agarwood oil from India, and it is traditionally distilled, means that it is soaked oud oil, because the new generation oud oil technique was introduced back in 2005 or 2006, maybe, or maybe in 2010. I'm not confirmed, but back in 1990s, there is no one has any idea about this new generation oud oil technique, means that no soaked oud oils. So this is the soaked one, traditionally distilled Hindi oud oil. Okay. So as we know, or most of you, if you have tried the traditional Hindi oud oils, the soaked one, and if you have sniffed the fresh distilled traditional oud oils, you feel that there is very, very hard, punching, varny and fecal note, and it's very difficult to digest that top notes from that freshly distilled Hindi oud oil. And it is obvious, because when you soak the oud dust in water for a month or for a week, there is a fermentation over that that water, and when the same water was used in the distillation, it will give a very very hard, barney, fecal note, which is, again say, which is very difficult to digest. And after some time, it becomes, very stable. But the age of this oud oil, as I told you, that it is like 26 to 27 years old in oil. So we can imagine that. Uh, so we can imagine that in that period of time, the top notes of that oud oil, which is barley fecal, gets very stable, very mature, and very loving. Although I myself, I don't like the traditional Hindi food oils, because I have tried back in maybe 3 to 4 years before. One of my friend from Lahore, we just sat together, and he just gave me the oud oil unfur in the oud oils. So I tried that Hindu Singh C8, and believe me, after that, I never ever try or willing to swipe that traditional Hindi oil, because that Hindi oud oil which my friend gave it to me was very dirty, very warm, and very fecal, and I just hate that oud oil. But when I get this oud oil, before getting this bottle in a tola, I have acquired a sample of it. And when I just sniffed the sample, initially I decided to get it. So the top note of this oud oil, and believe me, you won't get any barn or fecal. That barn or fecal becomes so sweet that I don't think that anyone can find a 0.1% of fecal or any off-putting note in it. It becomes so much beautiful, because in that side I have applied like 5 to 10 minutes before, and on that side I have applied an hour before. So this becomes a dry down, and this becomes it's now in a middle phase. So it starts with a sweeter note, a sweet, leathery, little animalic, but that animalic or barley becomes, when it combines with the sweeter note, it becomes more sweeter. And its dry down is totally woody and leathery. All in all, it's a very, very, very good Hindi oil, very enjoyable, very complex. It's not for a daily driving use, because it's a very limited oil. You can't find it again and again and again. It comes in a very limited quantity, like I have only tola, and I haven't applied with the dipstick. I just put just a drop of it on my hand and then dried. So this is the background of this oud oil, and I haven't acquired it from any distiller, because it's very hard to get the aged pruned oils from the distiller. Because for example, if I'm a distiller, I just want to roll, or I just want to sell my oud oils as fast as possible. So aging oud oils is totally on the customer end, not to the seller's end. So this is the oud oil which I acquired from the collector, who collect this oud oil back in like 2003 or maybe 2004. So this is really a connected oud oil. And if any one of you willing to try this, want to try this, she can contact me on my Instagram, my Facebook, on WhatsApp. And if you have any query related to this oud oil, feel free to contact, and I assure you that you will love this oud oil. If you are a Hindi oud lover, you will definitely love this oud oil. And I myself, as I told you, that this oud oil is one of my favorite oud oils from my collection. So feel free to contact, and again give you surety that this oud oil will change your perception regarding the Hindi oud oils. And if any one of you are offended with the parni fecal notes of the Hindi Oud oil, especially the traditional Hindi Oud oils, I suggest you to try it once, and inshallah you will love this. So this is for the today's video. Inshallah there are many videos to come, inshallah ta'ala, because I'm trying my best to make the videos of each oil which are which is in our stock. So this is for the today's video. Hope you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, and inshallah we'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.